Alright, so we have an interesting video today. We're gonna be counting down the 5 hottest Valorant characters in the game. So let's just start off with number 5, and number 5 is gonna be Jett. So you guys might be thinking like, hey Drex, why is Jett number 5? I mean, just look at her. Okay, I'll tell you why she's at 5. As we all know, Jett is a cook. According to the lore, she is a chef, and chefs use ovens. And as we all know, usually the highest temperature you'll use an oven at is 450 degrees. And I'm gonna count cooking as part of Jett's util just because it's part of the lore and I make the rules here, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that that's just fine. So Jett clocks in at number 5 at 450 degrees. Alright, so this one might come in at a little bit of a surprise, but at number 4 we got Phoenix. So we got his fire. Obviously fire is very, very hot, and his fire is typically kind of like an orangish color. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm gonna give you a little bit of a science lesson here today. Different colors of fire have different temperatures, and orange fire is typically around 2000 degrees, all right? And now if his fire was actually like blue or even like an indigo type of color, his temperature would actually go up to 3000. But since it's only orange fire, it maxes out at around 2000 degrees, so that places him at number 4 on the list. At number 3, we have Raze. Now you might be wondering what on Raze is so hot. I'll tell you. I'm just gonna ignore her grenades because we're gonna be focusing on her rocket launcher. Now usually when a rocket fires, it just causes a massive explosion, but that explosion generates heat during the time of explosion. And typically rocket explosions will be around 4500 degrees, which is insane. That's more than double the temperature of Phoenix's fire, making Raze super hot, coming in at number 3. At number 2, we have Sova. Now check this out. So Sova is kind of interesting here because he's using man-made electricity, in this case from Radianite. And as far as what we know about electricity built into things, since it's pure energy and not matter, it actually doesn't have a temperature. But when he's using his ult, or when he's using his shock darts, this causes the electricity to generate into matter, which is why it's visible. And when that happens, this electricity can generate temperatures up to 5000 degrees. It's pretty insane, man, because like who would have thought that Sova is so dang hot? I mean, look at him. Coming in at number 1, who is the hottest Valorant agent in the game? The number 1 spot is gonna go to Neon. Now you might be thinking, why is Neon higher than Sova if she's also using electricity? Well, her electricity is gonna be different here, folks, and I'll tell you why. Neon is a radiant, so she's actually generating this electricity herself rather than using it from a creation, like an actual tool. And with this being the case, we can imagine that her lightning that she's using is actually more comparable to the lightning that you'd see in the sky. With this being the case, that means that the lightning that gets shot out of Neon's fingertips during her ult, or even the wall that she uses, can reach of an absurd temperature of 50,000 degrees, which is 5 times hotter than the sun. I'm not making this up, people. You got Google, you can go search it up yourself. It's insane. So what did we learn today? We learned that Neon is the hottest character, that rocket explosions are hotter than fire, and that Jett just might be the hottest cook in town. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like rating and subscribe to the channel for more Valorant content just like this. And leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys thought of this list. Thank you so much for watching, and take it easy.
Oh, Sova's pushing me trees.
Woo! Dude, let's go! Oh my god!
Good job, Jack. Let's go, baby.